How was your weekend? Well, some of you, I know how it went. Mine was different. Yeah. But because of my weekend, I just want to thank you guys before we get into this tutorial. I want to thank you guys for being with me, for following me, for supporting me, for making me feel like you want Resin Canada here, Resin Pigment Canada here, and you want me here. And I appreciate that, and you'll have no idea how much. I appreciate my friends Mariette and Tyne. They're in Australia, for their support, for building the new page, our new group. They do the night shift, I do the day shift. Oh dear. Okay, so that being said, that's all we're going to say about all of it. It's over, it's done with, and we're starting anew. We're going to try something really different tonight. Really, really different. And if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out, right? So, we're going to have fun. By the way, Canella's coming to see me next week, and we're going to do a collaboration together. She would love to learn how to do an ocean pour on a serving tray. So, we're going to do that. And then if that goes all well and you guys really like it, then I'd like to do a collaboration with her and have her teach me a few of the new techniques with acrylic pours. So that's what we're going to do. Okay, so we are going to get into this. This is going to be different. I don't even know what it's called, but it's going to be different. But before we do, I want to show you my daughter, my youngest daughter, who's due with her second child in June, and again I get to be at the birth, the most exciting experience in anyone's life, and I got to be there for the first grandchild of all three of my girls, and now I get to be at the second birth for Cassandra, so I'm excited, and we already know it's a little boy, and his name is going to be Macklin. Okay, but anyway, she asked me if I would do her up one of my cutting boards. And she loved the black and white marbled one I did, but she didn't want that much black because her kitchen's white and gray. So I kept out the black and I did the white and gray and silver and got my threads. And you'll see it tomorrow when it's dry. So, okay, without further ado, let's get into this. So this is a big piece that I spray painted black. And now what I'm going to do, I need a little bit of this. There's a lot of resin going to be used in this. What I'm doing is first I'm going to take a little cup of the resin. And I've got in here, I've got Artisue's Sparkly Gold. Is it her Sparkly Gold? Oh, no, it's her Royal Gold. Sorry. Royal Gold. And mixing. And I am going to put a whole bunch of these clear glass stones because I want them to be gold. Actually, I may add some more. I'm not gone. I'm just over where all my stones are. Have I ever showed you that? I'll show you it in a bit. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is cover the whole board with resin. whole board. And yep, I know you think that's a lot of resin, but you know what? When you're doing a big project, you gotta use a lot of resin. Okay, actually I should put it upside down. And put this over here so I can remember to wipe it. And now I'm going to use a paintbrush that I'm not gonna care about. And I am going to brush the resin because it would take way too long for me to try to do this by hand. And because resin is self-leveling, I'm not worried about having brush strokes in it at all. It's coming down the sides nicely. This is a thin piece of wood to begin with, so okay, so I'm going to let that settle for a second, and I'm going to just get out any bubbles that my paintbrush put in there. Okay, now what I want to do is just make sure that, I thought I saw something. Yes, I did, right there. Okay, the edges are good. Okay, so now what I am going to do, something I saw someone do similar, and so I have no idea if this is going to work out, guys, so bear with me. But what I am going to do first is put a mask on, because I'm going to be using spray paint, so hopefully you can still hear me fine. Shake it up. Open it up, or not. There we go. And now I would like to find, do I not have a piece in here? No. Hold on. Okay, because I want to try and do this on an angle. And what I'm doing is just spray painting the gold over top of my resin. Make sure my edges are gold. I'm not too worried about the line being crisp, because that's where I'm going to put my stones. Okay, where am I going to put you that you don't? There we go. Okay, I'm going to leave the mask on for a little bit, guys, because I don't want to breathe in. Okay, now I'm going to take the same brush and I'm going to dab it. should have let the gold settle for a minute. Just let it settle for a little bit. There we go. Okay, so the longer you let, I'm getting it now, the longer you let the gold settle a bit. So you know what, while it's settling, I'm going to put on a line of these stones. And this is going to be a different color gold. There we go. And it's going to vein out on its own. So, let's see. Are we set enough? Getting there. There we go. Because what happens now is that gold looks like gold leaf. Looks like I spent hours putting gold leaf on this. Because what happens is the spray paint, when you let it settle for a bit, which I didn't, the most impatient person in the world. What happens is when it settles a little bit, you leave it, it forms like a skin. And then when you do this with the paintbrush, it pulls that skin. So now, it looks like gold leaf. There we go. So now, I've got to be a little bit careful with that. I'm going to see if I can just spread this out a bit into my clear. And just leave enough negative space. There. Okay. I know that looks weird from where you guys are, but it's actually kind of cool. And you know, you don't know something until you try it, right? And that's what I did. I tried it. So guys, what I'm trying to say is have fun. Have fun with it. You know? My new resin is very affordable, so it's not like you're breaking the bank if you want to try different things. My pigments are on their way. My tints, sorry. All my tints, I've already got the black and white, and all my new colors will be in hopefully this week, but they are on their way. Yeah, there's a big bubble under that one. Very good. Okay, so off with the mask, because it's making me hot. Gloves off. So I can touch the camera. Guys, so that was kind of interesting. I'll bring you down and show you. But first I'm going to take you over. I'm going to come over and I'm going to show you all the different color glass beads and stones that I have. And glitters. All makeup kits and all to play with. I love art. Okay, so here we go. It's different, but see how it looks like gold leaf? And what I'll do is I'll leave it even a bit longer, but I didn't want to keep you guys sitting around. And I'll come down and touch it some more with the brush. But see how it crinkles up like gold leaf? Yeah. And then I spread out, I poured my gold glass that I mixed with Artisue's Royal Gold, and then just blew out the extra so that it filled in a little of the negative space. So there you go. I've been busy tonight, but I love arting and I love resin, and I'm so happy to share it all with you guys. You're my inspirations and you're my jokes of the day. You guys make me laugh, which I appreciate and love. And I hope I can do the same for you every once in a while, which if you keep watching these videos, you'll probably laugh quite a bit. Because I don't cut it. I don't edit it. Mainly because I don't know how. I'm not technically savvy. But, you know what? We all make mistakes, so what the hell, right? So, okay. So that's the art tutorial for tonight. Something different to try. Do it your own way. Come up with some ideas. And there we go. Okay, guys, so have a wonderful evening. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye, guys.